So it's been a bit over a month since I beat Dolos. A lot of people, including me, thought it was a pretty funny... A lot of people, including me, thought that it was a really funny complete... Sorry. A lot of people, including me, thought that it was a funny completion because when I beat it, instead of like yelling yeah! Like every other person who beats an extreme demon ever, I yelled no. I was like in so much disbelief that I'd beaten the level because it just came out of nowhere. My Dolos completion literally came out of nowhere. I'd been streaming for like 15 minutes and in the past few streams, I hadn't made any progress at all. So yeah, you could say that it was pretty out of the blue. Back when I beat it, I went through the completion video with guitar to kind of look and see what could be a good thumbnail photo. And I actually had a lot of fun kind of looking at all those still shots and seeing how close I was to actually dying at certain points. The GD hitboxes are really scuffed, so there are times where, you know, I can be a little bit inside of a spike and still live. That's what's really interesting about it. So here's how we're gonna do this. Obviously, I have Premiere pulled up. This is what I edit with. This is what a few of my editors edit with. It's an editing software. You edit videos with it. The main reason I'm using Premiere is because I can use it to navigate. I'm trying to record a video here. The main reason I'm using it is because you can navigate frame by frame in it, so I can actually see every single individual photo of the video. Now here's what's interesting about it. Sometimes I use this tool called Shadow Play to record my completions and stuff. Basically what it does is it takes the past minute or 2 minutes of gameplay and then just saves it to my hard drive. I did that with this one, but the problem is I remembered to clip it a little bit too late. So the Shadow Play recording starts, 20%-ish into the level. The first like 20% when we look at it is just gonna have me in the bottom right corner. There's going to be 2 Junipers, so we're gonna have to deal with that. But yeah, once the Shadow Play recording starts existing, I'm just going to use it because there won't be 2 me's and it's higher quality and there won't be a chat. So at the starting ship, everything seems to be normal. Look at this, I very barely touched the tip of that spike. I go through those very cleanly. I just realized how weird it is that there's 2 me's. What's up? I'm the real Juniper. What if I just make myself really large for the time being? Woo! I'm very big. It's me. I'm huge. Okay, I've made myself really big so there aren't 2 Junipers. Well, there's like, you can kind of see like the bottom of my chair. Oh, and there's my arm. Oh, I'm just revealing myself slowly. This is so weird. I'm gonna start doing the actual thing I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh, okay. So I'm like, my top left ear is in the gear down there. It's like, whoa, this is a little perilous. I don't know about this one. Okay, well that's terrifying. Oh, I'm heading for this saw. I have touched that saw. And am I gonna hit that one? Yeah, just a little bit on the bottom. Oh no, just a lot on the bottom. That's unfortunate. This straight fly, oh no, I didn't do this straight fly very well. I was way closer to the top than I would like to be. I mean, once again, the hitboxes themselves, I'm like completely fine. Oh, nope, now I'm down too low. All right, well, I'm just very bad at that. Oh my gosh, I literally, how did that register as a click? I'm off of the block. The only thing that is still on the block there is my back foot. What? Ooh, I literally look like I'm gonna like not land on the block. This is interesting because it's a very consistent timing. You just click the black orb and then hold and then you go through here. Oh boy. Oh, I'm like, I am skimming the edge of that saw. Okay, so I'm like, just touching that one a little bit, go through the portal, it's fine. When I click the orb, I'm pretty good with that one. I did a pretty good job with that. It doesn't look like I touched much. Okay, so this was fine. I think I did everything here pretty cleanly. Oh, JK, I lied. I don't know what happened here, but I mean, whatever it is, I didn't die, and the hitboxes let me live, so that's great. Cool, now we're on to the ball part. Yes! Shadow Play time! Everything is going to be so much crisper, and also, there's no more me. Okay, this click is a tough one. I don't think that I hit the spike on the bottom, and I didn't hit anything on the top. Didn't end up hitting the saw. Did this one pretty cleanly as well. Oh, did I? Ooh, so that corner and that corner both touched the spike. That's about it. Okay, the swing copter. This is an interesting one. So I hit the top a little bit. I don't hit the ground and I don't hit that saw. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Okay, when I go back down, don't touch anything there. Nothing there. Oh, nope. Okay, That was a really clean swing copter run. That swing copter can be really annoying, and you can have really close calls and still survive, but that was a clean run on that. Now these straight flies. These are annoying because they're kind of like curved. They're not like completely straight. They're a little bit curved. So I have to like account for that. That's a hitbox right there. Yeah, that one goes through me a little bit. That one's all fine. And that one's mostly okay. Here, no, that was fine. Was this fine? Barely, just barely. Ooh, that's my ear and my forehead, and still my forehead and also my ear. I don't like that spike. That was a little too close to me. How close was I? Ugh. I feel like if I'd waited one more frame, I would have died. Look at how I was headed straight for that slope. That's so close. I think I survived because I ended up on a 3D block there. Oh my gosh, I almost died there as well. I almost went like into the side of the block, but I guess the game had mercy on me. All right, then the duel starts. How close was I to this? That was clean. You can see the top one touched the spike a little bit, but not enough for anything bad to happen, obviously. Okay, everything's looking very clean. How good was this straight fly though? It's looking very nice. I'm like not touching it. Okay, well now I'm like very, very barely touching the spike on the bottom and the top, but that's like it. Okay, this wave is a very interesting wave because obviously one's a mini wave and one's a normal wave. So I'll have to check and see if I was close to anything on either of them, but it doesn't really look like I was. Wow, actually, when you look at it, look at how clean that wave was. That's crazy. They were centered so well. This part's really annoying because it's like consistent spam, and I'm not very good at consistent spam. So, oh, I got out of the way. I got out of the way again. I got out of the way. Okay, it's looking good so far. Oh, look at that. You can see that I've like touched it with the bottom of my wave trail, and it's made like an hourglass shape, sort of. That's funny. Okay, so I click here. The spider is like, look at how close that spider is on the edge. The UFO, it's coming up on that spike at the top, but it seems to be just fine. It doesn't touch the saw, but it touches the decoration, which is decoration. The spider is so close to dying right now. I clicked at the right moment. This corridor right here is really tough. Where the UFO is right now, in between the saw and the spike, that part's really, really difficult with the UFO because it feels like it's RNG sometimes. You just really can't control whether you die to the saw or not, but that time I didn't. Going through this corridor, very clean. Ooh, come on, cube, don't do that, don't do that. All right, how about this green orb timing? Little too early. I could have gone with that a little bit later and it would have been better, but you know what? It's fine. This is a timing. How did I do with this one? Okay, a little bit too... Is that early or late? I think that's early. I didn't touch the spike at the top. I thought I was gonna touch the spike at the top. I didn't. I'm on the saw just a little bit though. That's incredibly scary. I was very close to that. Very close to the ground there. I'm in the ceiling. Just fine there, just fine there. That's nicely in between the two of them. Oh! The level's disappeared. Now for some pretty tight jumps. These jumps are, I mean, you can't really tell because now there is absolutely nothing there except for glow. These are tight jumps. There's that saw at the top. You can't really see how close I was, but if you look, there's like a little bit of my white glow is gone. I think that's the saw. What about this one? Oh, well, good luck finding out. Nope, I'm walking on the saw. Oh, look at how clean that is. I am right in the middle of those two spikes. I did not touch either one of them. That was a clean jump. Now the last part, which is terrifying. I would have been very mad if I had died there. I would have been very upset. This is really not that difficult of a straight fly, but it can be when you're stressed out and you don't know what's happening. This timing I died to twice. This is how I got 89% 2 times. Cleanly through the middle, no problems at all. The UFO is an interesting one. Oh, that is clean. That is so clean. This timing is really annoying. Wow, that is incredibly nice. That was a nice input. That wasn't. Now, how close was I to the final jump? That looked kind of the best you could do. And And that's the last ash orb. And that's me screaming because I beat the level and I didn't believe that I'd beaten the level. What happened to the video? It's disappeared. Okay, so I actually had a lot of fun going back through my completion attempt and figuring out where I was a little bit close to dying, where I had some really nice inputs that went, you know, really nicely through 2 spikes or through 2 corridors or whatever. I had a lot of fun with that. It's kind of fun going back at like winning attempts of levels and seeing what you did. So if you haven't tried that in any of your own attempts, try it. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed, you know, actually looking through this myself. And have a good one.